We are 1 month away from Monster Hunter Generations, and to celebrate, we're going to be counting down some of the reasons why you should be excited. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, I'm not exactly an audiophile, but let's be honest, Monster Hunter has had a pretty iconic soundtrack over the years. From the opening theme in Monster Hunter 1, looking out over the prairie and seeing the Aptonoth and the Kelby, just frolicking through the grasslands, and all the way to the Brachydios, and of course, who can forget the iconic Kezu theme. And judging from some of the new monsters and remixes available already, Generations should bring a quality soundtrack. One of my favorites is a monster called Glavenus. It's really intense in the same way that Brachy's was. And let's not forget about the remixes. Right now there is a crazy intense metal remix of Glavenus' theme. That's actually what's playing in the background right now. So go ahead and click here to check it out. And lastly, I think we can all look forward to get our slam on thanks to Quad City DJ. Now, 4 Ultimate was obviously very successful for Capcom, and there is a lot of hype surrounding Generations, understandably, of course, and there will be a huge surplus of players when it releases, new hunters and veterans alike, who are just going to be involved in this community, and it'll really bring in like a breath of fresh air into the series, all new players, and it's only going to ensure further development of the franchise for Capcom, which is something we all want to look forward to. Who knows, maybe even if it sells enough, Capcom might decide to port it to a console so we could all play it with a controller on a TV and not a 3-inch screen at substandard resolutions. Anyway, the point is that this is a really good thing for Monster Hunter as a whole, and it means that finding games and playing with others will be easy and a lot of fun. I want to welcome everybody into the franchise who is new, and shameless plug here. I'd welcome you to join Team Taco as well, our little Google Plus community, and our Discord server, where we post random things, sometimes pertaining to Monster Hunter, but usually not. You can find a link to that in the description down below, and moving on. While Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate was a great addition to the series as a whole, I think we were all a little bit disappointed that some monsters got cut off. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking of Nargacuga and Legiacris, and they were just nowhere to be seen despite being really awesome designs and really great monsters. Well, those two are back, as well as 7 brand new monsters just for this game. Now, I love owls as much as the next guy, right? And the Malfiesto is a big blue owl. That is new for Generations. There's also the great Cacao? I don't really know how to say it, but it basically replaces the Great Jaggy, and it has a much more feathery raptor-like appearance. There's also some really neat flagship monsters, including Glavenus, Astalos, Gameth, and Mizusune. The last one is often referred to as Bubbles for very good reason. I'm sure if you've seen the trailer for Monster Hunter Generations that you could recognize Mizusune. Some of the returning monsters you may recognize as well, including Volvidon, Rajang, Xenogris, Regius, Duramboros, Plesioth, and even Nibblesnarf. He's coming back too. And I see Capcom got my letter because Marshmallow Shark is returning as well. Thank you very much, Capcom. Now, we all know who runs the show here, let's be honest. It's the cats, the felines, the palico. Hell, why do you think I had a Catterday stream? Well, now we're going to be able to play as them. Playing as felines has a few oddities. It's kind of different than playing as a hunter. Well, it's very different from playing as a hunter. First off, you don't have a stamina bar. That's pretty insane because that's such a big part of the traditional Monster Hunter gameplay. And second, you have skills rather than items, and these will have different effects, such as an AoE heal and taking bombs out. Regardless, I'm pretty excited, and it's just one of the new big features in Generations. Let there be no doubt about it, Generations is more of the same, and that's not really a bad thing. We all play Monster Hunter for different reasons, but the core series has stayed remarkably consistent in terms of gameplay over the years. Sure, there's new features like swimming in 3 Ultimate and mounting in 4 Ultimate, improved hitboxes and refinements, stuff like that, but it's always about killing monsters and upgrading your gear. This time around, we have 4 different styles of fighting that add a more, I'm going to say, arcadey style to Monster Hunter. There's Adept, which basically lets you have evasion and dodge through monsters. This is like a speedy style, I suppose. There's an aerial style, which focuses on, well, mid-air attacks, and it lets you attack from above. Striker seems like a powerhouse kind of a style, more of a brute force with high damage. And finally, the guild style is similar to all the previous Monster Hunter games, kind of a middle-of-the-road sort of deal. There's not just styles, no, there's even hunter arts that you can equip on your character. They're kind of like perks or like an ultimate move or like a finisher sort of deal. Kind of what you see in Monster Hunter Online, actually. Not only that, but there are also a ton of minor tweaks and differences, just kind of the quality of life improvements, I guess you could say. Like, for example, when a monster is being mounted, the rest of the party can actually help topple the monster by attacking it instead of running off in 4 Ultimate. It's actually the complete opposite of 4 Ultimate. Another new feature is for the Sword and Shield, and you can actually use oils to improve its affinity. So Generations is just chock full of all these like little minor tweaks and stuff, and it's really exciting. I'm really excited. And basically, that's just a few of the reasons why I'm super hyped for Monster Hunter Generations. Just a month ago, and we'll be able to experience the entire game. We can actually experience it now for ourselves if you're lucky enough to get a demo key. So keep an eye out, and over the next couple of days, we'll be going through the Monster Hunter Generations demo. And thanks for watching, everybody. My name is Game Taco, and if you enjoyed this, please feel free to boop that subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a comment saying why you're excited. Anyway, the demo just released, so I will catch you all later. Peace.